What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and today I've got another tech bag video with kind of a back to school theme to it again. And this time, all of the items in this video, aside from the devices, are under $50 and in a lot of cases under $25. So if you guys missed my What's in My School tech bag video, that was one where I kind of picked the best items that were available, and in some cases I did consider budget. So in this video, I tried to focus a lot on value, and these are items that I've tested out before and also compared it with items that are perhaps more expensive but in the same category, but I felt these were a great value and fit into the price point. If you guys want to win a bag full of tech for the back to school season, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and also leave a comment down below with your favorite item. And also make sure you guys go ahead and follow me on my Instagram and Twitter, and I'll announce a winner for this giveaway at 3,000 likes in the comment section. As always, all the products in this video with the latest prices are going to be linked down below, and some of the items were actually on sale, which was what allowed it to fit within the price point target. So beginning with a backpack, the one that I picked for this video is a Kalidi bag, and this one is a very close alternative to the Herschel Little America, but it comes in at $40, and although it isn't the cheapest bag, from the ones that I have tested in the budget range, I think it is the best value. It kind of has that classic look with the strap for the main compartment as well as the secondary compartment for some of your small accessories in the front. But just opening it up here, there is a drawstring compartment, and there is also a padded compartment for your computer. And what I really like about it is that it kind of has that fur finish as well as the padding on the front side of it, and also a small pocket on the side. Something that this bag also has that I didn't notice in some other backpacks around the budget price point was a decent amount of padding both on the strap and the back piece. The first item that I have in this bag to recommend to you guys is a JBL Flip 3. So this one actually comes in at around $60, but the JBL Flip 2 comes in at $42, which is under the price point. In Canada, this was actually on sale and was the same price as the 2, so I picked up the 3. With the built-in battery, it gets you just around 10 hours of battery life, and from my testing, I was able to get pretty close to around 7 or 8, and it charges up via micro USB. And there is also buttons on the side for Bluetooth connectivity, the power, and also the volume, play, pause controls. But here's a quick sound test of the JBL Flip 3, and at about half the price point of the other recommendation that I had around this size, which was the Bose SoundLink Micro, I think it's a great value. As someone who really loves Bluetooth headphones, my favorite pick for about the past year now has been from Anker. So these are wireless headphones. They're not fully wireless, but they are ones that kind of go around the ear and in your ears. And I've actually really been surprised by the sound quality that they have provided at its price point, and I just really don't know how they do it. Anker's not sponsoring this video or anything, but I just really like their stuff at the budget price point. And it does come in many different options, including the Soundbud Slim, the Soundbud Plus, and also the Surge. And the one I have here is a little bit larger, but it does have a 7-hour battery life, and they all come in around the $25 price point on the lower end. It's got a 6mm driver, and like I said, the sound quality for its price is really good, especially for a wireless headphone. It also has Bluetooth 4.1, charges via micro USB, and also has the controls built in with a mic. But last but not least, it is also IPX5 rated, which makes it a bit water resistant. At $24, my pick for a battery pack is the Anker Astro E1, and this one has 6,700 milliamp hours of capacity, and for an iPhone 10 it should get around 1.5 charges, and for an iPhone 8 or an iPhone 7 about 2 full charges, which for a full day is more than enough. What I really like about it is that it is just so small and very easy to take around. You can just toss it in your pocket and it really won't take up that much space at all. It's got the 4-level battery indicator on the front here, and also a single USB port, both for connecting to your device and for charging it up via micro USB. It does have Power IQ, which is kind of a fancy name for the fact that it can detect the fastest charging method for your device, and has a max output of up to 2 amps, and obviously at its price, it is able to suit most people's needs, but it does not have quick charge compatibility. It does come in a few different other colors, but those do cost a little bit more. When it comes to the mouse, my choice for the $26 price range is the Logitech M325. So this mouse doesn't actually have Bluetooth, but it has a USB trans receiver, which is really small. And even though my main mouse from Logitech has Bluetooth, I personally like to use the trans receiver because I find it to be more reliable. But this one, for just around $25, has a battery life of up to 18 months. It's very simple, and it also has a very nice size and grip to it while being very portable. Next up, the pair of headphones that I can recommend for under $50 is from House of Marley, and this is the Rebel Bluetooth. So this right here is the one that I picked over the Sony option because the build quality I felt was a little bit better. These are a pair of on-ear headphones with the ear cushions, and I found them to be pretty comfortable and light, but especially for its price point, the fact that it can be used Bluetooth wireless is great. Of course, it does also come with a cable if you want to save some battery life and use it wired, and there is also your button controls on the right side as well as a micro USB for charging on the other. It's got up to a 10-hour battery life, and when it comes to sound quality, the 40mm drivers for its price do sound pretty decent. It has a good level of bass, but obviously for under $50 you really can't expect too much. Another product that I can recommend, and it is available for many different devices, whether you have an iPhone 8, a Samsung, or in this case the iPhone 10, is the Spigen Slim Armor CS. So this is a case that doubles as a wallet case, but as you guys might know, Spigen makes a lot of nice cases at a good price, and this one is $16. It also has a really good level of protection with TPU that goes all around it, has a nice soft touch feel, and also the airframe technology for shock protection. The buttons are very tactile. But the reason why I picked a wallet case is because this thing can fit 2 cards just from sliding it out in the back. And if you're someone who tends to lose your wallet a ton, then this kind of just kills 2 birds with 1 stone. And if you're like me, I never really lose my phone that often, but I lose my wallet all the time. So either this makes it easier not to lose your wallet, or you probably will just lose both. If you guys don't like cases though, another option that is also pretty economical is a D-brand skin. And this is a great cheap way to be able to pimp up your device when it comes to colors, textures, and they have a whole bunch of options out there for all of the devices, laptops, phones. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I'm going to leave a link to that down below. So when it comes to a budget device for this video, my recommendation is the Microsoft Surface Go. And ever since I got this thing a couple weeks ago, I honestly think it's so cool. It's really fun to take around. And this one right here has the type cover, which unfortunately you do have to buy separately, but it does also come in a few different configurations. And the starting model is, I believe, $399 in the US. It's got a 10-inch Pixel Sense display with an 1800 by 1200 resolution. It is also a touchscreen and works with the Microsoft Surface Pen. And both models have an Intel Pentium, with the base model coming with 64 gigs of storage, 4 gigs of RAM, while the next model up has 8 gigs of RAM and also 128 gigs of solid state. From the outside, it is really well built and almost looks like a mini Surface Pro with the magnesium finish, and I think it just looks awesome. Has a full day of battery life, and it also runs a full version of Windows. So if you need something for multimedia or a computer that just gets through everyday tasks very nicely, and just look at it right here, then the Microsoft Surface Go is going to be my pick. When it comes to USB sticks, there's definitely a ton of options out there, and I know a lot of times students are just gonna have to transfer data, documents, hand in your assignments, and you don't really need anything too large. 32 gigs, 16 gigs, 64, all of them will probably do. But the one that I found that I think is the best value is the Kingston Data Traveler 100G3, and it comes in ranges from 16 gigs all the way to 128. Even though mine is a 16 gig, the one that I found the best deal on was a 32 gig, and right now it is actually on sale and cheaper than the 16 gig option at under $10. It has a max speed of up to 100 read and 10 write. I think at this price point, you really just can't go wrong with having a couple of them because they're super easy to lose, but they're just so handy. The only thing that really sucks is my computer is fully USB-C, and I'm gonna have to take an adapter everywhere I go. Nick, how often do I lose my keys?
Every day.
How many times a day?
I don't know, every time we go out. 4 times.
So if you're like me and can never find your keys when you have to go out and you're already late for everything like meetings and filming schedule and everything like that, then something you're gonna wanna get is a tile. So the one I have here is a Tile Mate, and right now it is $20 for one, or 4 of them for $30. So you might as well get 4. It is IP57 water resistant rated and also has a 100-foot range. But when I was making this video, I actually checked on Amazon, and the higher end model, which is a Tile Sport, was actually only $4 more, which is $10 off the original price, and that one actually has double the range at up to 200 feet and is also 2 times louder. It is also made out of metal, making it more durable, but it is slightly thicker and has an IP68 rating. If you're looking to save even more money, then a wired option is probably going to be your choice for a pair of headphones. And my favorite choice is the OnePlus Bullet V2, but unfortunately that is currently out of stock, so my next best choice is the one from Anker. This one is called the Verve. It's got a horrible name, but it's $13, and overall, the sound quality for its price is again pretty good. And I also really like that it has the 90-degree angle for the 3.5mm headphone jack, but the cable is very durable. It is made out of metal. It also comes with silicone ear tips, which are very comfortable. And the sound quality at its price is thanks to its 10mm drivers, and it also does have a button built into one side. So if your phone in 2018 does still have a headphone jack, then this is overall a great option for $13, especially if you're someone who really likes to lose earbuds. So when it comes to recommending a phone for you guys, the one that I overall recommend that is a good value is the OnePlus 6. At the starting price of $529, it definitely isn't the cheapest phone out there, but I believe for what you're getting when it comes to specs, the screen, the camera, and just the overall experience of a smartphone, it is literally like half the price of some of the other flagships that are currently available on the market. You're gonna find a 6.2-inch optic AMOLED display, which I think looks really good. It also is HD, so it saves battery life. And when it comes to colors, it is one of the best that I've seen on any smartphone that I've tested. It's also got a Snapdragon 845 processor, 6 gigs of RAM on the standard model, and it also has a dual camera setup of 16 and 20 megapixels. The phone itself is very well built, and I think if you want to save even more money, the OnePlus 5T is actually very similar and still a very compelling option. Either way, if you're looking for a value smartphone that lasts many years, then I think OnePlus is probably the best bet, and I do still see people using the OnePlus One from many years ago, which you don't see that often with Android devices. As for laptop sleeve, this guy is from Amazon Basics, and it costs just $10, and if you just got a brand new computer and you probably think you're gonna drop it or damage it or anything, then even if you're gonna be carrying your computer inside of a backpack, it's always not a bad idea to get a laptop case. It does come in many different sizes and colors, but it's just a very simple neoprene padded case. And I think a lot of the days, if you're like me, you don't really want to take your full backpack out because you don't have any textbooks or just choose not to bring them, and just taking a laptop case like this around can protect your computer. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this video on kind of my tech picks for the budget bag. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you drop a like, and I'll see you all in the next one.